Good afternoon, everyone. Hi, hello, good afternoon. So, I wanted to come in here today. This is your girl, Queen Bee. I'm not directly under the tree, but I wanted to come in here today and have a convo with you. The conversation that I wanted to talk about is the title for this live. It says, Learn to be kind to others by first of all being kind to yourself. And today, I wrote the points down so that I don't forget in midstream. Okay, no judgment. All right, so the first thing I want to talk about is being kind. Learn to be kind to you. Be kind to yourself. Some of this I'm going to read from the paper because it's so important, I don't want to forget. Be kind to yourself. How do I be kind to myself? You say, well, Queen, but you're talking about being kind to myself. How do I do that? Well, first of all, if you need to rest, do that. You're doing work, whatever it is you're doing, and you need to rest, stop and rest. The place is very hot right now, and if you are in whatever environment you're in, you need to drink water. You need to keep hydrated. This is the summer and it is hot. Drink water, plenty of water. You know, we have all these things you could put in your water, but there's nothing like good old quality H2O to regenerate and refresh your body. Drink water. First thing in being kind to yourself. Secondly, speak kindly to you. Speak kindly to you. Sometimes the things we say to ourselves, maybe not out loud, except you're somebody like, I like to talk to myself loud, but sometimes the things you allow to go through your mind about yourself, you wouldn't dare say to other people. Because you're like, oh no, I wouldn't say that to that person. That's not nice. But you're saying it to yourself. Let's use this as a filter. If it's not something that you could walk up to someone and just say to them, don't say to yourself. If you have a problem walking up to someone and saying the thing that you're thinking about yourself, you wouldn't walk up to someone and say that to them, don't say it to yourself. Okay? So we have that. We're being kind to ourselves. We're going to rest when we need to. We're going to stay hydrated. We're going to drink water, not coffee, not soda, not Gatorade. We're going to drink water. And then we're going to learn to speak kindly to ourselves. If it's not something you're going to say to someone else, don't say it to you. You are worth that much. Next, sleep when you need to. I already said that. Learn to laugh, y'all. Life is too short for us to be so uptight about everything. Some of these things really don't matter. Stop being so uptight. Stop taking yourself so serious, because tell you the truth, you might be the only one who's taking you that serious. It's not necessary. So be kind to yourself. Next point in being kind to yourself is say no. I said that. Learn to say no. Yesterday I was trying to make this point and I got cut off, but I'm going to explain. Say no. Say no and don't feel any obligation to explain. Particularly as women, we have this way of wanting to please every Tom, Dick, Harry, Mary, Sue, and their mother. You cannot do that. You can't. Say no. Mary, you could help me do it. No. Now, just don't say no for saying no's sake. Say no to control yourself, your sphere, your life. You know you have clothes to wash, house to clean, food to cook, children to take care of. If you're a teacher, lesson plans to do, exam to set, whatever else teachers have to do, list like a whole ton of stuff. And you're still trying to be at church dancing. You're still trying to be at church running the prayer ministry. And you know you can't do that. And then you can't come home and function as a wife. Are you serious? God doesn't like that. And you're not getting any extra credits in heaven for being a careless wife because you were catering to everybody else. except your spouse, or for being a careless husband because you are catering for everybody else except your wife. So learn to say no. Sometimes you just have to say no, and say no, and you don't have to feel any obligations to explain. Sometimes you'll be like, I can't do that because, but it's okay as an adult to say no without any explanation. You call me on a Sunday afternoon, ask me if I could come to your church on a Sunday evening to do something. More than likely the answer is no, because that is the time that I take care of my family and I sleep and I relax, which is necessary. No. So learn to say no without any explanation. Next is treat yourself the way you treat yourself, treat others the way you would like them to treat you. Now this is a sore point for me because I'm seeing too many people, and you know what really gets me with this particular point is that a lot of times the people who are treating other people bad are supposed to be the people that are loving me. A lot of times it's people in the church, y'all. Could we stop doing that? Let me check this. Could we stop doing that? Could we learn to treat people kind? If you would not like for me to sit down and call you everything but a child of God, talk about how tight you, how dirty you look, how bad you smell, would you like me to do that to you? No? Don't do it to someone else. Please? People, we need to show love. And before that, make me cry, because that is something that really gets to me. When you become so self-righteous, so perfectly put together, that you can't speak to me because I don't have a Gucci bag and I don't have a Chanel purse, and I can't even spell the word for some of these bags that you have, and you want to be mean and nasty to me and I can't dress like you. Are you serious? Did you know that God made us all in his image and his likeness? I'm just as important to him as you are. Let's treat people with kindness, please. And I'm especially saying this to church people, church women. This is a topic that really gets to my heart because I'm seeing so much of it. All of a sudden, God bless you. You're so blessed, too blessed to be stressed. You have enough money that you could buy all this stuff, and now you can't talk to me because whatever. Are you serious? My weave is synthetic and yours is Remy. Are you kidding me? Let me move on before I start crying. The next thing is, things are not always what they look like. It's not always what it seems to be. You might see someone and you might have an experience, but before you rush to a judgment, take a step back and be a little objective. It could be that I didn't speak to you because I'm so caught up in something that's going on in my own life. It could be that my face is all like this because I just got some bad news. Could we just learn that things are not always what they seem, and stop always jumping to the worst case scenario? Stop being so judgmental to people. People. Listen, y'all, you might have already figured this out. I'm having a little problem, well, it's a big problem with people, Christian people, who are treating people bad. And you ask why. I tell you why. They really don't know God. They really don't have no love of God in themselves, and they really don't love themselves, because you could only love me as much as you love you. And if you hate you, you hate living with you. What are you going to do for me? Anyway, my time is coming to a close. So today, this is what I wanted us to take away from here. I'm going to be kind. But first of all, I'm going to learn to be kind to me. I'm going to be upfront with you and say no when I can't do it. Secondly, I'm going to treat others the way I would like to be treated. And next, things are not always what they seem to be. And that could be for good or bad. And things, the meaning of something only have a meaning that you give it. So if I walk by you and I did not smile with you today, and you just assume, oh, this one, every time she see me, she have an attitude. Did you even find out maybe I'm hungry? Maybe I just got something going on that I'm trying to deal with and I don't know what is going on? People, if there's anything you could do today, be kind, please. Be kind. Life is too short for us to be mean, miserable, grumpy, and nasty to people. And don't do that to your own self. Don't be mean to yourself. Be kind to yourself so that you can know how to be kind to others. I'm Queen Bee, under the tree, and I appreciate your company. If you're looking at this later, I have a little poll there with some questions. Tell me what you want us to talk about next under the tree. Would you like to see some guests come under the tree? Hey, let's make this a conversation, family. I appreciate you. Take care. Bye now. Yeah, I did stick to my time. Bye.